The richest women in the world, 2023. Today, we're diving into the world of wealth and power as we take a closer look at the lives of the richest women on the planet. From business moguls to heiresses, philanthropists to entrepreneurs, these women are true trailblazers who have made their mark on the global stage. So, buckle up and join us on this thrilling ride as we unveil the fascinating stories and jaw-dropping net worths of the world's wealthiest women. Let's get started. Jacqueline Mars, $31.7 billion. We begin our list today with none other than Jacqueline Mars. What do the Mars bar and M&Ms have in common? They are both tasty snacks produced by Mars Incorporated. Yes, this company is also responsible for some of our personal favourites like Twix, Galaxy, Bounty, and of course Maltesers. If you're a fellow sweet tooth and just hearing about all these brands makes you want to grab a bite, chances are Jacqueline Mars is this wealthy because of you. Jacqueline is the daughter of Forrest Mars Sr. and granddaughter of Frank Mars, founder of Mars Incorporated. Jacqueline owns a 1/3 of what is the largest candy maker in the world. This puts her net worth at a cool $31.7 billion easily. As heiress to the Mars fortune, Jacqueline has made a significant impact on the confectionery industry, cementing her status as one of the richest women on the planet. Jacqueline Mars is not just a wealthy heiress, but a skilled businesswoman in her own right. She's been recognized for her contributions to the food industry, receiving numerous awards and honors for her leadership and innovation. Her expertise and unwavering commitment to the Mars family's legacy have helped drive the company's growth and make it one of the most profitable and renowned brands in the world. She spent over 20 years working for the business and was a board member until 2016. At age 83, Jacqueline has taken a step back from managing the massive company to enjoy the rest of her illustrious life. Next on our list is someone who rose to wealth quite differently from Mars. She is Miriam Adelson, $35.9 billion. Sitting just above Mars on our list is the American physician Miriam Adelson. Didn't think you'd see a doctor here? Well, surprise! Miriam Adelson has one of the greatest stories ever. From being a young girl in a small Israeli town to becoming one of the richest women in the world, Miriam has carved a life for herself that most can only dream of. Nothing short of a Disney princess tale. Before her marriage to American business mogul Sheldon Adelson, Miriam already made a name for herself in the healthcare sector. She specialized in internal and emergency medicine and co-founded a drug addiction treatment center in Israel, pioneering new methods and making a significant impact on public health. She also co-founded a biotech company that focused on developing advanced medical technologies. Her innovative approach and business acumen propelled the company to great success, and it soon became a leader in the field. After her marriage to Sheldon Adelson, Miriam saw a tremendous rise in her net worth, and after his death, she inherited his business, Las Vegas Sands, the largest casino operator in the world, making her even richer. The company manages convention centers and gaming resorts in Las Vegas, Singapore, Macau, and other locations around the world. Miriam and her late husband have always been known for their philanthropic deeds, and before his death, they developed the Sheldon G. Adelson Research Clinic to treat patients with opioid use disorder using their combined medical skills. With her sharp intellect and unwavering determination, Miriam Adelson's rise to wealth and success was nothing short of remarkable. Next on our list is another remarkable woman. She is Julia Koch, $60 billion. Julia grew up in a modest household in Iowa before moving to New York to chase the American dream. Little did she know it was coming, and in a massive way. In 1991, she met David Koch on a blind date, and although the pair didn't exactly hit it off at first, by 1996 they were married. You should know who David Koch is. If you don't, then you have to watch our video on the most powerful families that run the world. The Koch family is one of these families, and David was one of the most prominent members of it until his death in 2019. Following his death, Julia and her kids were left with 42% of Koch Industries, a multinational conglomerate in Wichita, Kansas. and the second largest privately held company in America with yearly revenues topping $110 billion. Now, that's some big dough. How big though? Well, Julia is currently the third richest woman in the world with a blinding net worth of more than $60 billion. Not being able to escape the philanthropy bug, Julia has donated to the Mount Sinai Medical Center, the Lincoln Center, Stanford's Children's Hospital, the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History, and the Metropolitan Museum of Arts. Coming in second on our list is another formidable woman, heiress to the Walmart empire, Alice Louise Walton, $65 billion. With a jaw-dropping net worth of over $65 billion, one can only imagine the kind of life Alice Walton has lived. From head to toe, this billionaire oozes wealth, luxury and class that has aged like fine wine. Alice Walton is the only daughter of Walmart's founder, Sam Walton. After graduating from college, Alice worked at Walmart briefly before she set out to make her own wealth by becoming a broker. That path didn't seem to excite her as much as she hoped, and after a few years, she became an equity analyst. She even founded an investment bank known as the Llama Company that ran for 10 years before she resigned from the financial world to focus on her other interests. Alice served as chairperson of the Northwest Arkansas Council before she retired to her 3,200-acre farm in Texas. And what a farm it is! She later sold this farm and moved to Fort Worth, Texas, with the intention of focusing on her museum, the Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art. She opened the museum in Benton, Arkansas in 2011. Alice adores American art and will pay whatever amount is necessary to add any piece she desires to her collection. One of the most popular pieces she owns is a painting by Asher Brown Durand, which she bought from the New York Public Library for a whopping $35 million in 2005. She also owns pieces by Norman Rockwell, Andy Warhol, and John Singer Sargent. In 2021, Alice launched the Whole Health Institute and Chopra Library with the goal of fundamentally altering the American healthcare system. Last, but certainly not least on our list, is the richest woman in the world, Françoise Bettencourt Meyers, $87.4 million. Françoise Bettencourt Meyers has a classy name and an $87 billion net worth to go with it. She is the granddaughter of the founder of L'Oréal, Eugene Schuller. L'Oréal is the largest cosmetics company in the world, and it's involved in all forms of beauty products, from perfume and hair dye to skincare and makeup, you name it. Incredibly, Françoise Bettencourt Meyers became the richest woman in the world only after her mother, Liliane Bettencourt, the former richest woman in the world, died in 2017. Since becoming the richest woman, Françoise has managed to increase her net worth by more than threefold. From an early age, Françoise was exposed to the world of business and entrepreneurship through her family's business interests. She grew up with a keen interest in the cosmetics industry and developed a deep understanding of the L'Oréal brand, its products, and its global reach. After completing her education, Françoise joined L'Oréal and worked her way up the corporate ladder, gaining invaluable experience in various roles within the company. Françoise's strategic vision and innovative ideas led to the expansion of L'Oréal's product portfolio and global footprint. Under Françoise's leadership, L'Oréal experienced significant growth and became a global powerhouse in the beauty and cosmetics industry. In addition to her role at L'Oréal, Françoise also managed her family's investments and holdings, which included stakes in other companies and real estate assets. Her astute financial management and strategic investments steadily increased her vast wealth. In 2019, Françoise donated $220 million to the reconstruction of the Notre Dame Cathedral after the building was engulfed by fire. From sweet candy queens like Jacqueline Mars to business leaders like Françoise Bettencourt, these women have proved that gender is not a barrier to immense success. Their stories inspire and empower women all over the world to dream big, pursue their passions, and break through barriers to achieve their goals. So, who's your personal favourite and why? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, then you'd like this next one about the richest Queen of Qatar. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel as more amazing videos are on their way.